Hey everybody, Roxbox90 here with a spoiler and also some speculation because I like to put them together these days since there isn't so much of it. So first up we have the May FNM promo. This was spoiled, not really spoiled from the mothership, it's more news, but it's a spoiler to me. Tormented Hero is getting some new art which just doesn't look as good as the old art. Really, it's kind of whatever. I'm not such a fan of the art. It doesn't even look like he's a hero in a sense that he's a good fighter. It almost looks like he's dying to these black tendrils. It's not that great. I'm not such a fan, and I try to be frank with my analyses of these promos. This one's not going to be drawing me to FNM, and I don't think it'll probably draw you guys either. They've done a lot better. At least if you're going to give us an okay card that's not seeing a lot of play, give us some great art. This is just not there for me. But of course, you guys can leave your comments down below as well, and I'll put the link to this so you can go check out the art for yourself. Also, I'm just going to bring up, this is very brief speculation, and it's more speculation. It's my thoughts on the developing modern format because we've been seeing a lot of modern play at different events, and as such, the prices of modern cards have been rising. So, for example, we have here Misty Rainforest, which is sitting at TCG Player. If you're getting a near mint copy, it's between $70-ish and the average being $78 for a Misty Rainforest, which is insane because I can remember maybe 3 years ago the foil being $59.99. The foil now is about $200 and the regulars are $78. Star City has this priced and sold out at about $100, which means that these shops will probably slowly start rising up closer and closer to $100, and we'll probably see both. I mean, Scalding Tarn's already at $80. I can already see these going towards $100 in the next month or two, which is very fast growth. But come on, they're Fetchlands. We all saw this coming. They have blue in their mana cost. They're the only blue ones in Modern. It's kind of obvious that these would be shooting through the roof, which is why I'm very happy that I have my play sets plus extras of all the fetches, and I may even consider selling them. If they break $100 each, then I'll probably sell mine because I just don't think that they're going to hold that value. Wizards can't have a format they want to develop where the fetchland price is outdoing the legacy fetchland prices. That's just impossible to break through. You can't have a deck that's $700 just to get your 6 to 8 fetches. That's not going to happen in a format they want more people to be included in. So yeah, I'm going to keep a close eye on these prices. If you guys are interested in Modern, I would probably try to get your fetches for between 50 and 7 and this price, $50 and $80. If they go up over 100, it's going to be significant loss. It's going to be another $100 out of your pocket just to get the same playset. So I would jump in pretty quick with these. I can't imagine, this is my main point, I can't imagine that they would reprint these fetched lands before next year. I really just don't see how they can fit them into this year, especially because from what over the course of time we've seen from WotC, they're probably going to want to bring the fetches back in a big way, maybe even have all 10 in standard at a given point. I can't imagine them reprinting Zendikar fetches. They just were in standard 2 years ago. So unless they're serious about Modern and they make maybe a Modern Masters 2, I don't see these being reprinted until at least next year, which means the price will just keep rising on them. And so I would jump in on those. Other cards that are seeing price spikes, Liliana the Veil, I honestly don't think, I mean, Star City has it for about 80. Here there's 60. Really, is she a $60 to $80 Planeswalker? The last time we saw that was Jace the Mind Sculptor. Is she really that format breaking? Yes, she's the best Planeswalker arguably for Modern, outside of maybe Ajani Vengeant. But the difference between her and Ajani Vengeant is about $35 price difference. Wow. Yeah, I do think that she's slightly overpriced, and she just was in standard, so I'm really stunned she's that expensive. I really don't know what to say about her. I don't know she's a mana sink. Sorry, a money sink. It's kind of the same thing, I guess. The foil is out of this world. It's well over $200 already, and it's probably just going to keep rising. So I don't know what to do. I can't necessarily recommend you guys jump on the foil. Even if they reprint her, her original foil is going to be worth a lot more. You might want to try to grab one of those for your EDH or Q because I can't see them coming down in the near future. card in the same way. The foil is going to be crazy expensive. The regular you can still get for about $50, and I do think that he will continue seeing play with Tron and other decks at Splash in Modern, but I don't think he's such a crazy card. You probably could grab your 2, maybe 3 now before he goes up to $75 to $80, which I think is his trend. Tarmogoyf will probably end up around 200 if they don't do something about him in the next, year or two. He's probably going to end up around 200. He's already just been rising from inflation and from the cards just modern expanding. And he seems to be a staple card everyone needs and must have. And of course, Legacy and Vintage use him as well. He's not coming down anytime soon. If they reprinted Modern Masters with 1 and it didn't do much of the price, even if they put it again in Modern Masters 2, I can't imagine him dropping down to below 120, 130. He's just going to keep going up. Mox Opal is probably the biggest jump in price. Again, it's a modern card, and that's really why. I can't recommend to get jumping with Mox Opals, but just most of the Moxes have held their value over time, and you can never go wrong with Mox Opal. And the last one is Dark Confidant, who actually is surprising. You can get him pretty cheap near mint ones for $60 to $70, which is cheaper than Star City and many other retailers. So you probably could get your Confidants, but they don't seem to be going anywhere. Mostly this is just a general, oh my god, Modern is exploding. Do I think you should jump in for fetches? As I said, you probably want to grab them now, because even if they do reprint the fetches, they're used all over the place, and I can't imagine them reprinting them for at least another year, which means if you're going into Modern now, they're not coming down anytime soon, I don't think. And same with Liliana and Karn. These all may appear in Modern Masters 2, but until then, I don't really know. So let me know what you guys think about these crazy price spikes, and if you want to get into Modern, what your thoughts are about the developing Modern format, and otherwise down below. And of course, if you guys are as disappointed as I am with the Tormented Hero, put that down below. If you enjoyed the video, tap that like button, and if you're new to the channel, check in and subscribe. As always, Roxabox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.